Welcome back, fellow Mooninites, to our Marvel Plus live reaction of Moon Knight, titled
Mooniplicity.
And man, the memes this week have been gold, people. Just pure gold. As you all know, in the last episode, Khonshu kind of screwed the pooch on a lot of things. He basically dragged poor Mark/Steven through the ringer, basically manipulated the sky twice, despite being strictly told not to. And yeah, he pretty much caused, I don't want to say a cataclysmic event, but something that's definitely going to be hard to explain to a lot of people. And he got imprisoned for his troubles. All because they needed to figure out a constellation, which they probably could have looked up online or at a library if they wanted to, but hey, it's not as flashy and showy. But like I said, the memes that have resulted from Khonshu turning the sky backwards have been great. I think my favorite one so far has been Khonshu turns the sky backwards. Here's how everyone reacts. Avengers. Not an Avenger level threat. Eternals. Not our problem. TVA. Well, that was supposed to happen. I won't lie, that whole scene, as cool as it was freaking utterly ridiculous and, had no purpose other than to just get Khonshu out of the way. And frankly, good riddance too, given what an asshole he's been up to this point. And hopefully now we can properly focus on Mark and Steven figuring out just what the hell's going on with them. And we'll find that out today in today's episode.
The Tomb.
The tomb, the tomb, tomb, tomb. Let us see that tomb. Seriously, let us see that tomb. We've been hearing about it enough. Because I want to see how they portray this big crocodile goddess of theirs, if she's actually going to show up or not. I mean, she's friggin' better, given how much they've been alluding to her. But we'll have to wait and see, so let's get started and see what happens when we enter the tomb and play.
Steven, what did you do?
Last time on Moon Knight, Mark murdered a bunch of people. Supposedly.
I don't know how to explain what's been happening. What are you?
When the gods imprison me, tell Mark to free me.
And why would he do that? You basically just gave him an out.
Are we hanging upside down?
Is the cameraman drunk again? Yep, cameraman's drunk again.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man.
Fancy camera shots are so stupid. Put that thing in the trash where it belongs. So are all the other gods in prison too? So I guess there are a handful of gods that want Ammit to be released.
So you're telling me there's not an empty shelf on there already? He just happened to find the one empty shelf for Khonshu?
Of course. Looks more dramatic that way. Now we have them all. Although for someone with OCD, that's gotta be torturing, looking at that shelf.
Steven, wake up. Come on. Wake the hell up.
Wake your ass up!
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Ah, fuck. Shit. Roll like your lives depended on it.
Now for messing with the constellations and all, you can't even see any right now.
I know, this is somebody turn on the lights, please. I know it's more accurate, but still. So she just left his body out there in the open? I think that guy might be dead. Bring it on!
So you created a distraction, but...
Now you're gonna die. Fire!
Fireworks!
Oh, now you're awake.
What?
He's like, that was hot.
And now it's morning.
So they've been up all night. Space is warped and time is bendable. Literally, because Khonshu fucking bent it.
Headed back to the tomb.
We made a deal. Mark and I. And when he was done with Khonshu, he would disappear for good. But that deal didn't involve you getting Layla and us killed, did it? That's not going to fly with me.
You guys made a deal. That he would just disappear from my life. And you didn't think that maybe I should have been made aware of that?
To be fair, he didn't know you existed at that time.
Hadn't they disappeared from your life already?
I mean,
Touche.
suit was his best feature, wasn't it?
Give me the body right now. This is a suicide mission.
Plus, I know he'd want to lone wolf this whole thing. It's not happening. We're not going to do that.
We are not. It's just you and me. The open road.
We're going foot from here.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, fuck Mark. Ooh, that's a tight squeeze. Well, this doesn't turn into 128 hours. What the hell? That's a weird looking goat. So they left nobody behind. Hi, camel. So did they bring all this stuff with them initially, or did they, like, send out for it? There's a lot of tools.
You look scared. No. Well, you should be. Without Khonshu, there's no more soup, no more healing, no more power. Yeah, no more you.
Thank God for that shiny table so we can have this conversation.
Just believe anything that comes out your mouth just shows what a plonker I am. I'm here. You're not alone. I know I'm not alone. I know I'm bloody not alone. I've got Layla. She's got my back. You're in love? Oh, you're in love with my wife? I appreciate it, so, mate. I really do. You laid one finger on got it from here. I swear to you, Stephen. I need like a recipe for a protein shake or something. I'll call you.
Keep my wife's name out of your fucking mouth! Is that blood? Yeah, that's blood. It was like someone had a lobotomy.
I have to say, I feel like I've been waiting for this my whole life. The adventure.
Oh my.
What we never had.
Ooh, she getting real close.
You smell like her. I mean, why wouldn't you, right?
This is weird.
Mark's trying to protect you from Khonshu.
Hmm.
That's why he's been pushing you away. He thinks Khonshu wants you for his avatar and he won't let that happen.
Doing the word vomit thing again, huh?
You should know that.
Well, I mean, if Khonshu's in prison, you don't even have to worry about that anymore.
Yeah. And at least he's telling her the truth before she takes things further.
What you deserve to know.
It wasn't his call to make.
Exactly.
I don't need protection. What I need is honesty.
Exactly.
Yeah. Guess that.
That's more of a you thing, isn't it?
Being honesty?
Yeah. Being honesty.
Words no good. Aww. Is this cheating? I can't tell.
That is weird.
Even she looks a little uncomfortable.
First, before I belay.
Thank you. What's belay?
On belay.
I still can't tell when you're joking or not.
You say ready to climb, climb away. Ready to belay, on belay.
I knew it! I knew Mark was gonna kick his ass. First chance he had. Look at that fat cock. Bits!
Sorry, Doctor. That was fucked up.
Are you okay? My sister.
Yeah, they're gorgeous, aren't they? They're just like stunned guard for centuries.
Right?
Oh, thank you. Oh, you mean that thing.
So if they just sprang to life right now and asked me a riddle for passage, I'd be through. I shit myself.
I don't think you. I don't think you would be.
You'd have loved to be here.
Yeah. Big history buff, is he?
Oh, so much worse. Archaeologist on a mission.
So Indiana Jones. Or Jackie Chan.
Dream.
Bad day, bad day, bad day.
And you did. It's not such a bad way to go, is it?
Dying in a tomb? I mean.
There are worse ways, I guess.
Yeah, this one.
Wrong movie.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
Ooh.
6 paths.
Yeah. It's a symbol.
The Eye of Osiris? Eye of Horus.
Yeah. The Eye of Horus is also the Eye of Mind, yeah? Representing the 6 senses, 6 points. So you've got the eyebrow, let the nose, thoughts, pupil, sight, obviously. This point here is hearing, smell, touch. And then this long line ending in a spiral is the tongue.
Ew.
The avatar would be Ammit's voice.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
Oh god. Is that fresh blood? In little chunks of meaty bits.
Oh yeah.
Someone did a sacrifice. They drag the body too.
Follow the bloody path. Follow the bloody path.
Watch the skeletons.
And I see lots of bones and blood going that way. So I'm just thinking, like,
I got a good feeling about this path.
you know, there's another thing there. See that?
Yeah.
Should we check it out?
Yeah.
Mm.
All right.
Right. You go.
More dead bodies.
Yeah, all right, yeah. It's like a freshly filled canopic jar. Snake skins, soft regeneration. Lost. Yeah.
The exit.
You're nerding out again.
Yeah, go this way.
Shit.
Or not.
Shit. Mm. I'm not gonna get up there.
Hide.
Oh.
Mm. Oh boy.
Oh.
Ooh. I ate his liver with a side of fava beans and a nice Chianti. Well, at least they're storing his organs properly. Kalima! Kalima!
Make a mummy out of you.
Thank God that person has no peripheral vision.
Mm.
Oh, the sound. Mm.
You may want to summon the suit.
I don't think he can. Khonshu is a prison, so I don't think he can access the powers anymore. Oh, God.
Mm.
Uh,
Did you?
I don't think so. Mm. It's always a pit like this. It's gonna be like that invisible bridge. That doesn't look safe. Oof.
Oh, you're not getting back that way.
Nope. Unless you got mad rock climbing skills. Shit. Shit. Oh, shit. Mm. Ooh. Ah.
Temple guards.
Ah. Oh, boy.
Did she have a pendant? Or at least half a pendant?
I think so, because they spit her back out. I was about to say, this is how most horror movies end, so I was worried for a second. Stab it in the throat. You go him right in the eye.
This feels like some Dead Rising shit. Ooh!
Please say she landed on top of him, please. Okay. Woo!
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
What floor? That thing could be bottomless for all we know.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
And that's the moment where your life flashes before your eyes. It's like, why did I sign up for this shit? Let it out, girl. Let it out.
Oh.
You were standing there the whole time, you fucker.
Horse.
That'd be when he's scary, he's geeking out.
It's got to be one of the big ones. So, I kissed her.
You're gonna bring that up now?
What are you going to do? Try and drown us now? Yeah, I should. She also told the truth about why I've been pushing her away.
Yeah, something you should have done.
Expected. No way, that's not right. Can't be right. That's Macedonian. But the only Pharaoh. but I mean, he insisted on calling us Egyptian. But
So this is inaccurate? Fake?
I think we're looking at the long lost tomb of Alexander the Great.
Ah, that was unexpected. I mean, it would make sense he would be an avatar given all the things he's done.
You handled that beautifully.
Thanks to you, shithead.
I know a man like you. Made it necessary to me. So condescending.
Preach to the choir.
That little scarab. Isn't that what your father used to call you?
Excuse me?
If
he knew that you were among the first.
You're gonna get lured into a trap, aren't you?
What he always believed. Egyptian gods walk among us.
What if gods were one of us?
The scales
Could be as screwed as Mark and Steven.
changed their judgment by revealing to me moments of sin. He still hasn't told you the truth.
Well, you're obviously dying too. So why don't you just go ahead? The floor is yours.
Don't let him monologue.
Oh, everything inside me's like screaming not to open this thing.
Harrow to get the Ammit first.
You want to be cursed for all eternity? Because that's how you get cursed for all eternity.
I mean, if you're going to hide it for all eternity, you'd probably put it in a place where the average looter wouldn't think to look.
So, what do you think?
In his body.
Up his ass.
Alexander was the voice of Ammit.
So it's in his mouth. So this is a silver tongue situation.
Sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry, Mr. Great.
Oh! Fatality! Oh! It's like ripping apart a chicken. I mean, it's not like he has many organs to, like, you know. Oh, God.
Your father was murdered by mercenaries. And no one knows who they were today.
You're saying that Mark was one of them?
It's implied.
Said it. What do you think?
I mean, it makes sense.
But one man stands out. A man with a fuchsia scarf. Scarab details. Handmade. Made by his daughter, perhaps? I do hope you find closure.
I mean, nothing short of kicking Mark's ass, but...
We'll just phone another way.
Maybe you just bought him some time.
Mm-hmm. Huh.
There we go. So what, he swallowed before he died? That had to have hurt.
Hang on. Look, we won. And the Ushabti goes to us. I'm gonna have to go
Boy.
digging down old Alexander the Great's gullet, but I found it.
Can he hear me?
Alexander, I don't think so. God, I hope not.
What happened to my father? I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you, Mark!
Come on, let's go.
No, we have to go right now.
Mark,
You have to go right now.
What?
Stop.
Listen to me. We need to leave right now. I will explain everything, I swear, but we have to go.
You just keep digging your hole deeper, man.
El Fulio.
Of course not.
Did Jacob?
But you were there.
He executed everyone on this side. I tried to save you from.
So you're guilty by association.
But you brought a killer. Right! Right?
Yeah. He shot me too. I was supposed to die that night. But I didn't die that night. And I should have. I tried to tell you since the moment we met.
Bullshit!
Oh my god. That's the reason that we met. You just had a guilty conscience.
Stay here.
Did he give her the statue? Or does he still have it?
I remember the first morning I woke up, knowing that Khonshu was gone. The quiet was liberating.
I imagine.
And right now, you have a very important decision to make.
Dude, you're still trying to kill a lot of people. I think the choice is clear. Finally, out of all those people that have guns, he's the only one that has the sense to actually shoot.
Double tap.
Oof. So if he kills Mark, does Steven still live? And the other guy? Slow-mo, man.
I can't save anyone who won't save themselves.
Thank God it's just above level so he can still breathe. This is the end. He has to go now. His planet needs him. And then he turned into the moon.
That's rough, buddy.
Did we just put on a different movie?
It's all right, Ron.
Well then.
It's all right. Those old bones can't hurt you.
Is this one of those like old adventure movies? Notice that it's no longer widescreen.
About that statue. You're Dr. Stephen Grant.
Maybe so. They've got pluck. Now let's see what we can find on our friend here.
Next one, we've got
Huh.
B22, everyone. B22. B22.
Yahtzee.
Don't be afraid to speak up. B22. I can smell it. We're close.
Ew. Why would you be able to smell that?
This is beautiful.
Huh. Is this like a loony bin in his mind?
Wonder if this is like the underground from Crazy Jane and Doom Patrol.
I won.
We have a winner.
This time, I swear.
Wow. Great, now he's a vegetable. Ooh. It's a little Moon Knight toy. And he's chained to his wheelchair. So has all the events been in his head up to this point?
I know that you're having a great deal of difficulty being able to differentiate between what's real and what's in your head.
What's in your
If you don't mind,
head? In your
I took the liberty
head.
of borrowing the film you brought. It was fun to
Doom
see that my
Buster.
VHS player still worked.
VHS.
How many times did you say you've seen that movie?
I realize this is that whole
I
Batman
like
theory
the villain.
about how he's actually like a patient in Arkham and all his Batman adventures are in his head.
The light of heaven if it doesn't descend to the depths of hell. What do you think? Is that a coincidence?
I'm sorry, mustache does not suit him.
Mark, we don't live in a material world. We
You are
live
not a
in
material girl.
psychic world.
Of the babe.
Reminds you of what?
You remind me of a girl that I once knew. Serious whenever I look at you.
Reminds me of what I really am.
In our sessions, a pattern developing. Every time I ask you direct questions, you are triggered. That's normal.
If he knows that being asked questions triggers him, why is he like going all in and just confusing him further?
I can't help you if you don't help yourself. Hey now, if we can't calmly take inventory of your feelings, Mark, I understand how you're feeling.
Ugh.
I too have suffered from mental illness breaks in psychic awareness, manic episodes followed by depression.
Stop just spewing words at him. You're making this worse.
I know you can be healed. Get away from me! Don't hurt him, alright?
That's the guy that was mummified. Or about to be mummified.
There's gotta be some weird Inception shit going on.
All the things you said, running through my head.
This. Let me out! Hey, Steven. Aww.
How is this possible? I don't know.
A meeting of the minds.
What's the last thing that you remember?
Getting shot.
Us? Yes! Yes, exactly. Exactly.
This is so trippy.
Jacob.
I don't think you want to let that guy out.
Which god is that? Ah.
Oh, it's, what's
That's the one that likes Khonshu, right?
Yeah, the goddess of love and beauty, I believe. And suddenly Hippo.
Tara must be so happy.
Now that was fucking trippy. Holy shit. So he gets shot, and I guess his minds retreat into themselves and are now able to be fully aware of each other?
Yes.
And again, the question remains, did he have the statue with him, or did he give it to Layla?
Thought he'd give it to Layla.
I hope he did, otherwise, you know, next episode we're gonna see Ammit, for sure. I love that Harrow knows how to perfectly time his monologue to give his men just enough time to find a route and to catch up with them. Ay. Well, they found the tomb. They found where the statue's located, so progress? It just seems weird that they didn't figure that out sooner.
Maybe I missed it, but did they wind up really needing to turn back the sky to see the constellation map to guide them? Because it doesn't seem like they followed it in the end.
I mean, they kind of did. They found Harrow's dig site. They found the tomb, and somehow they beat Harrow there, unless he was, like, waiting for them to get there first. That is a typical bad guy maneuver. You can't figure something out yourself, let the hero do it.
Well, that's, like, the basis of, like, most Indiana Jones or adventure movies.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, you think that Harrow having the scarab, it would lead him immediately to where it was located, so why did it take him longer, and what was with the sacrifices?
I'm not sure. I mean, I guess some of the men were there, and then there were spirits left behind, and they just kind of did what they know to do.
I guess.
Make more mummies as a defense. I don't know. It doesn't make a lot of sense. It really doesn't make a lot of sense.
Like, it's hard to really break down this episode, because they go to the tomb, they encounter Harrow, they find the statue, and then Mark gets shot. And then we go into that whole trippy sequence of him being in the loony bin of his mind. I'm not even sure what to say about it. I mean, well, on the one hand, I could say this is pretty well shot, given how, especially the scene in the insane asylum. Like, all the little references and stuff that they drop everywhere was pretty cool.
Like, we're 4 episodes in. I would have figured they'd save this kind of thing for next episode. Do, like, this would be, like, the penultimate thing before the finale. But, whatever.
I mean, I kind of see why they did this now, because right now, technically, Mark and Steven are warring with each other for control of the body, and there's still that third personality that they're keeping repressed. So I think this is all about them coming to terms with each other's existence before they can fully come together and work as a proper superhero. Because right now, they've pretty much just had Khonshu dictating everything, so now they're coming into their own and gaining control of themselves on their own terms. I mean, I'm hoping, although I doubt that's going to be the case because, you know, he needs the power, like, I'm hoping he wouldn't release Khonshu because he really legitimately has no reason to, outside of gaining the powers, but I don't know. Like I said, it's inevitable because he needs the suit. He can't be Moon Knight without the suit and the powers. Although I'm wondering, like, if maybe he'll, like, achieve, like, an inner power or something and be able to control the moon, like, himself.
It feels like that's what they're implying.
I hope so. I'd like him to be able to do all this himself outside the influence of Khonshu.
Mm-hmm.
Just let him stay in his little statue in his little corner of the pyramid. And I could hear the shippers out there rejoicing. Yay, Layla and Steven kissed, and it was awkward as fuck.
And then it gets even more awkward when she's now knowing what happened with her father, and she can't really look at Steven without seeing Mark.
Yeah, that just complicates things.
Yeah, I don't even... I'm like, it's all too weird.
I sort of get why he was hesitant to tell her, because while he did not directly cause her father's death, he is guilty by association. And
he's still responsible for it.
Yeah. So I can see that, but They were together how long, and he never told her? It took the freaking bad guy to finally get that truth to come to light. Heck, Steven spilled the beans on his other motivation way before Mark did. I mean, I'm glad at least that he got that out of the way, that he was honest up front with her, because obviously, like, he's like Mark, he's in love with her, and he wants to do right by her, unlike jackass Mark, but I don't know, that still makes their relationship difficult, though.
Although I will say, not only did Steven telling Layla about the intentions Mark had were good for Layla, it seems, despite what Mark was saying, it seems he kind of respects Steven for dropping that.
Well, yeah, because he could have easily just taken advantage of the situation, you know, it's clear that he's attracted to her, it's clear he's in love with her, and it's clear that she's attracted to him, and granted that's probably because of Mark, but at the same time, she seems to like Steven for Steven, given that, you know, like she said, he's actually honest and upfront with her. But, yeah, it's like, you can't go into that sort of thing and have a secret that big hanging over you. That just isn't right. And, I mean, by the end, they were hugging each other. They were relieved to see each other. So I think there's somewhat of an understanding. Part of me thinks that if Mark does fulfill his duty, that he will die, and he's fine letting Steven be with Layla, because at least he knows he's good for her. I guess. I don't know. It depends if he stays around or not, if he actually died because of this gunshot. Because, again, how does that work? I mean, I guess the other personalities just get stuffed away somewhere.
I mean, I'm going to guess that we'll find out what is keeping him alive in his mind in the next one. And maybe something in, you know, the tomb might, you know, have a supernatural power about it that's doing all this.
If he came upon that one goddess, I mean, maybe she could heal him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she seemed to, like, favor him. I mean, she pointed him toward the alternate route for the tomb, so obviously she's on their side. So that's something. But again, the question is, the other gods, so are they trying to, like, make it so that Harrow releases Ammit? Is that why they were, like, so quick to dismiss Khonshu? Granted, Khonshu did not make the greatest of arguments for his case, but it seemed like they were a little too willing just to, like, let him go. And it, given the other god statues, it feels like they've been spending time, like, imprisoning the other gods that might oppose this plan. But in which case, how did they not figure out that the one goddess, like, isn't fully on board? Unless she is, or maybe she's just letting things fall
She's playing it very close to the chest, if I had to guess.
Yeah. Still so many questions. I will say, like, Layla had a pretty badass scene there.
Yeah.
Like, going across that cavern, taking on that friggin' thing, and, like, I thought she was legit gonna die, like, twice. Damn, girl's tough. Like, kudos for that. It was legit fucking scary, too. Anything else we should add to this? Because, like I said, technically not that much happened.
No.
And even so, it's like we commented on it already.
Like, I feel like I got whiplash from watching this. Especially in the last few minutes of the episode.
I mean, I appreciate what they're doing, like, representing his mind and everything. Trying to, like, I guess, fool the audience into thinking, well, is this really all in his head, or is this actually happening, so on and so forth. You know, I guess it's a good way to trick, like, the viewer or something. But, I mean,
this is nothing new. It's a common trope.
Yeah, I mean, freaking Inception and, what's that Martin Scorsese film with Leonardo DiCaprio? Love it, but
Shutter Island, maybe?
Yeah, Shutter Island, I believe. Like I said, shit like that, where, like, you legitimately can't tell what's reality and what's fake. So you think next episode we'll finally meet Jacob, or you think they're gonna save him for the finale?
I don't know, because, again, like I said, this felt like the kind of thing that they would do in the next episode instead of, you know, the fourth episode of 6. So, I don't know. I could make a prediction, but I feel like it would just... It's hard to tell with this one. It feels like they're going against the convention in a weird way.
You watch, it's like Jacob's, like, murderous rage that, like, brings him back from the dead or something. That's Jacob Unleashed.
I still want to know why it was that the goldfish, the freaking goldfish, that's still on my mind. We haven't gotten any answer about that.
Oh, about, like, the significance of it? And...
If there is significance to it. Why on earth he would either go get another goldfish or... I don't know.
There's a lot of weird questions that needed answering from the first episode.
Yeah.
I get they were, like, trying to show, like, his disassociation and how he keeps blacking out and losing track of time and stuff. But yeah, some things just don't make sense from that episode. Well, we'll have to wait till next episode when we find out what the heck's going on with Mark / Steven / whoever the hell else is in his head. See how he comes back from the dead. See how he gets his powers back. And see if Layla can keep the statue away from Harrow or if he finally unleashes Ammit. Oh, there's so many what ifs and, fate of the world type shit going on. But at least it's fascinating. I will say this keeps my attention. As crazy as it's been, going everywhere and referencing all this stuff, keeps my attention and makes me want to see more. But until next time, when we possibly see Jacob Unleashed, I'm Kat MacBerrie.
I'm Doug MacBerrie.
And this is how you remind me of what I really am. This is how you remind me of what I really am. I don't know who I am. Who am I again?